Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. Christina here at Naples Mattress. I'm going to get ready for work at work. And yes, I'm going to transform today into Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. There's not enough hair happening with this current haircut to do braided bow situation, so we're Dorothy from the neck down. Ruby slippers and everything. Come on. They're really cheap and they're very uncomfortable. Before we dive into, I'm going to have to Google some images of Dorothy, but what I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, it's a very natural look, which natural makeup is my least favorite. I like a full glam situation, but we will stay on character. I'm going to film some shorts and post for social media for selling some mattresses, dressed as Dorothy, hence why I'm dressed as Dorothy. Sleep related, because she was asleep the whole time. She wasn't really in Oz. But anyways, enough me yammering on about that. We're going to do some skin prep. I'm going to get my short little bangs out of the way, best I can. And we're going to do some skin prep for makeup. I'm going to go in first with the, not Ren. It's in a Ren bottle, but it's not. Thayers Milky Toner. So deliciously hydrating. This Noto Deep Serum. It's an oil-based serum. Again, very hydrating. Hold on one second. Phone call. Duty call. So, Noto Deep Serum. Followed by the Origin Ginseng SPF 30. Prime my eyelids for shadow. I think today calls for the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Cement my eyebrows in the position I would like them to sit in. Can you put on a little lip balm? Kind of dry. Get prepped for makeup. I will be right back. And I'm back, sufficiently sunk in, looking like I have healthy skin. We're gonna go with it. So I checked out what Dorothy's makeup is, and she's not really wearing makeup, but we can't go out here like this.
Red lipstick.
Red lipstick, yes.
Isn't
That's
it?
about it.
Isn't
Yes,
that? Oh.
yes, I hate red lipstick. It's my least favorite lipstick. My son is in the background. That's who I'm talking to. I am not talking to nobody in thin air. Just a FYI. So, with the natural makeup of the is it Monday? Oh, the natural look of Dorothy's makeup. I have this Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette with me. I think we're going to go into Stone in the crease in transition, just to give the eye a little bit of dimension. Carve out the eyelid, let's say. These ruby slippers, they are not comfortable. I did bring extra shoes with me. I'm here for a number of hours here at Naples Mattress, so we don't got to live like that. We don't have to be uncomfortable we don't want to be. But I do sit in a chair, so we got our hairs cut yesterday. We got our updated Costco. We got our membership to Costco because I've currently been kicked off my previous membership. We rode around on my day off yesterday, me and my boy. My boy currently is now with me full time. It's great. And I would say that even if he wasn't in the room, which he just walked out of the room, but truly is wonderful. That is a good start. Cleaned off the brush. I'm just going to go over the edge. I'm going to go a little deeper. Warm. Let's go into tender, right here at the bottom. Well, actually, that's not deep enough. Let's go right into silhouette. Starting it on the upper lash line, blending it upward. You're back. Just one dip. Blending it into the crease just to give it some more definition, but light definition, for as deep as that shade looks in pan. Still pretty subtle. I like it. For all of the month of October, when the mood strikes me, as long as I make videos highlighting our fall sale, our fall mattress sale, I can dress up for Halloween every day, as long as it's sleep related. I do have a cat and a witch, so I am going to cat and witch as well. Not at the same time, clearly, but on an off day where I just feel like dressing up. I'm going to take the other end of this brush. It's a little bit more dense. Stretch my eyelid a little bit. Right along the lower lash line, or the upper lash line. Blend it. Now with the other end of the brush, I wish I had a really light shade. You know what? I might in the other palette. Oh, that's not the door. I have with me as well the Natasha Denona Zenon palette. Yeah, going with that one. Really brighten up the inner corner. It's a little bit of a gray tone, a gray toned white, if that makes sense. But will really open up the eyelid. Carve out that eye. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's the ticket. Today is Friday, TJIF. Happy Friday to you. Hopefully you don't have to work today. I'm going to go back into that deep shade from the I Need a Nude palette. Just bring that back a little bit with the medium fluffy. Just one little dip just to blend those shades together. I think that's it. Fluffy brush, nothing on it. Just around the edge. Perfect. Simple. Gorgeous. Natural. Let's prime. Let's prime for foundation. I think I want to use today for foundation the LYS. Who can read it because it's so small? Skin Tint Stick. Don't know what it's called. An MN3. But let's prime the skin first. I want a nice glowy base. So let us go in with, let's keep it simple, the Merit Day Glow highlighting stick in the shade Solstice. And just smear it everywhere, except the mustache area. Trust the process. And then mix it with this Maybelline Grippy Primer. Which is lovely for a drugstore primer. Hopefully this little clip doesn't mess my bangs all the way up. Then go in with this stick. And we're just going to smear it on. And then blend it out with this Sonia K brush. Sonia K is a Target brand. It's really good. Really good. Stippling. Great coverage. I almost, because of this foundation, want to try the LYS concealer that just came out, because it looks lovely as well. But a no spend. No spend. And I mean it this time. I know it was a couple months back I was on a no spend. And I didn't behave at all. But we must behave. There's some big changes in life that I'm not quite ready to talk about. It was requiring a no spend. My arm got tired. Old. My arm got tired from blending my foundation.
Oh, getting old now.
That happened. That just happened. Like holding my arm up like this. It's too much.
You gotta start doing arm circles. You know that proves bad for you.
The what?
Arm circles. I've proven it's bad for you.
Arm circles are bad for you?
Yeah.
Why?
It tears your muscles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not going to do arm circles.
Yeah, they made us do that in the gym for like minutes straight.
They make you do it in the military rehab. Military rehab?
Yeah.
No, not military
rehab.
rehab.
Blood going. You're about to fucking.
They're about to kick the shit out of you.
I read a book when I was younger. This guy had a hide in a cold cave. He started doing it to get his blood cold.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was all cold.
Not blended. Blended like a dream. Natural. Very natural. Let's go in with the LYS bronzer stick as well. Not on my 5 head, because bangs. But on the cheekbones. This is the No Limits bronzer in the shade Harmony. A little under the chin. Let's dare. Put it under and over the lip. Give it a little contour. What are you giggling about over there? What's so funny over there? That was cute. Blend this out with this little e.l.f. putty bronzer brush. All right. Blended. It's naturally the chin. I dermaplaned yesterday, and the makeup is laying like a dream. I want to go in with red blush. Well, I am going to do the normal layering thing that I do, so we're going to start off the red blush situation with the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Watermelon Pop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Couple dots, gorgeous. I have this one and I got this little mini. If you're on the fence, come off of it because it's a gorgeous product. If I was a natural makeup girly, you could use this blush and just call it a day. I don't know how it wears on its own, like without setting it with a powder blush, but how stunning is that? Blends very easily. Do go right up under the eyes. Perfection. Bronzer. Bronzer. Itch. Let us for bronzer. What do we got? We got Tilbury. Let's Tilbury. Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in the shade Medium. Bedazzled, of course. Just set everywhere I put that LYS bronzer and start the set on the 5 head. It's red blush. I was introduced to red blush from this Rare Beauty blush. I did try to get, I bought a NARS blush thinking it was gonna be a red tone, and it was orange. This is a true red. It is the matte Bouncy blush in the shade Grateful. Beautiful. red toned, true red blush. Go right up under the eyes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Love this formula. With the foundation brush, I'm just going to go around the edge of everywhere I just put the bronzer and blush to give it a more seamless blend. Big fluffy brush. My Frankenstein powder. It is an hourglass finishing powder mixed with Laura Mercier translucent powder mixed with an hourglass pink blush. Mixed together. A creation of my own. Just set everywhere I didn't put a powder product. Gorgeous Frankenstein creation. Tone that glowy down a little bit. Let's finish these eyes. Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude. Little itty bitty brush into that deepest shade in the palette called Silhouette. It's down the outer corner of the lower lash line. Blending it inward. I am filming on my computer, my work computer, and she likes to time out on me. Big fluffy brush into the original crease in transition shade, which is called Stone. You know what, we're going to go into Fair, I think, to blend it out. I think that's more appropriate. Under the eyes. Lovely. Gentle. Digging it. Digging it. Looks like we already have some loss of pigment right there. So I'm going to go back into the Zenon palette, into that really bright light shade, where it looks like we lost some pigment already. Carve out that eyelid a little bit better. I'm gonna bring these two palettes home with me. I think I want to get off my Natasha Denona kick, and we're gonna get on a Pat McGrath kick. So I think for all of this week coming, you know what? We'll do Natasha Denona tomorrow too. I'll bring in a different Natasha Denona palette, but starting on Monday, I'm gonna bring in every day a different Pat McGrath palette, because I have one thing in my Sephora cart, and it's the holiday launch. I know I'm on a no spend, but I am gonna buy that. I know, I know. The LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. OG. Meld all those powders and liquids and creams and everything together. I think today calls for a more natural lash, so I'm going to go in with the Sephora Size Up Mascara in the shade brown. It's a nice chocolatey brown. Let's see if the bangs got goofy on us. Only one way to find out. One way to find out. Oh, they're goofy. They can't help but be goofy. It's just what they want to do. We are going to need some more blush. So off camera, I'm going to pop off camera here real quick and do 2 coats of that Sephora Size Up Mascara after I curl my lashes. And then we will put on a little bit more blush and figure out what we want to do for a lip. I know it's going to be red. I'm thinking maybe this Uoma Beauty. I think it's going to be that one. But I'm going to be right back. Well, I tried to put mascara on my lower lash line, which I accomplished. But you see what happened there? That's okay. We're going to move on. We can fix it. We can fix it. We're going to let it dry, that's for sure. I'm going to go in with this red pencil for the lips. See how it looks. This is a Maybelline lifter liner in the shade Main Character. My least favorite lip color. Then I have this Uoma Beauty lipstick in the shade Too Much. It's a deeper red. Welp. Let me fan this situation, because we really made a mess. Really made a big old mess. Spoolie. Let's start with the inner corners, because I did make a mess there too. Gently scrape it off. Little schmutz I got over there. Little schmutz I got over there. Lower lash. That's what I'm scared. This big old chunk is what I'm scared of. Well, that was easy. Ah! Dorothy, she's here. She's live. She's large. She's in charge. I think we've done it. I think I'm going to set just a little bit more right here in the center of my face. Just a little bit. With the Rare Beauty finishing powder, if I can get it out. This is the Rare Beauty finishing powder in the shade Natural. Just in the T-zone. Kind of avoiding the under eyes. A little bit in between the brows. I don't like my smile fat to look shiny. I seem to want to look shiny today. A little bit more blush, as I do, now that I've powdered to the gods. Bring this red blush back a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean a whole lot. Why? Because I love it. Thank you for hanging out with me today. While I got ready for work, here is Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. You know, the crazy thing is I never feel ridiculous. It's fun for me. Oh, my hair. I'm growing out this whole layered situation. I'm just going to have the bangs. And it's going to be goofy for a while. But it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Like this video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Every day that I get ready for work, I get ready for work at work. Let me know in the comments. Did I pull Dorothy off? Am I Dorothy-esque? We're doing it. We're doing it anyways. Check out the video that YouTube thinks that you want to watch next. Stay tuned. The next, I think I want to be a cat. I think the next one is cat. And I'm sure I have a Pat McGrath palette that could help me transform into a cat. Any hoodles, I'll stop yammering on. Enjoy your Friday. I'll try to enjoy my Friday. Put some juju into the universe that I can get a sale today here at Naples Mattress. And I'll see you in my next video.